There are going to be many different trainings with regards to rapid inductions here. And you have probably seen some of them, or you believe that there is a magic script or magic thing that you have to do as a hypnotherapist in order for your clients to achieve rapid trance. But truth of the matter is, your clients going into a rapid trance has nothing to do with the words that you say as a hypnotherapist. And no, that is a huge misconception. And instead, what allowed for this client to actually have a therapeutic trance, this is the biggest differentiation here. I don't care about a client going into hypnosis like a stage hypnosis person going like this. I don't give a fuck about that. I care about helping a clients to completely transform their lives. So we're not talking about that trance. We're talking about a therapeutic trance where their unconscious mind is literally processing in the background, rewiring each and every presenting problem and symptom and whatever is in between with regards to what the client's symptom problem is in order for them to solve the problem. So what this means is that a therapeutic trance is a trance that actually is conducive to a client solving their presenting problem, the one they came to you for. And how you do this is you really have to do this one thing. And it's going to sound very simple. And you're going to think, Fritz, I already do that. But if you were already doing it, those rapid trances were to happen already. But you're here looking for it. So what this is to actually listen to your clients. I know, simple. And you might eye roll with regards to that and say, Fritz, I'm already listening. But listen up. We can always get better at listening. Truth of the matter is, most hypnotherapists are too concerned about what they're doing in their session instead of actually listening to the client. And really, this is not our fault. I was trained in traditional hypnosis like this too, where we read scripts and use techniques and think about all the NLP techniques we could give our clients. But truth of the matter is, the transformation has nothing to do with the tools that we use. The transformation has everything to do with our client's unconscious mind, right? We know that. But since we have been trained to look for the next script, look for the technique, look for the next big thing, we are actually missing out on the wonderful transformation that is happening in front of us. In this demo, this client was working on a lifelong nail biting issue that traditional hypnotherapy could not resolve. But by knowing and listening to this client's unconscious expressions, we were able to get there within just a short amount of time, in like 45 minutes. And so, what listening actually does is it helps you to determine which information is conscious versus unconscious. And since you've already learned the difference between the conscious mind and the unconscious mind, what you want to really listen for is when your client answers your question, what information is conscious versus unconscious. And when you hear unconscious information, you are going to repeat that information to your client. And this was exactly what happened. She said that you kept on repeating one word. And yes, I did repeat an unconscious word for her that is very, very unique to her. And it had nothing to do with her nails, nothing at all. And so by repeating the same words over and over and over again, because the word came from her unconscious mind, she was able to drop into that trance very, very quickly. Just repeating that word over and over and over again. Now you're probably thinking, what's the word? And to be truthful, I'm not going to give you the word because it doesn't really matter. That word was very unique to that client. And most people are going to be like, I'm going to use this word. And the next nail picking client, I'm going to use it. And then you use it, it doesn't work. That's because people are different. With each of your sessions, your clients are going to have this theme, right? I tell my hypnotic questioning students to look for the theme, like listen for the themes that your clients are giving you and really repeat that theme over and over. That is the theme of the the unconscious mind wants to explore and is giving us. as a way to help the client resolve their problem. So just repeating unconscious information over and over is what's going to help you. And it's going to be different with each and every client because that makes sense, right? Even the same client at a different time is going to give you different information, even though it may be still the same presenting problem. And so this is why we really need to get away from thinking, what script do I use for this symptom? Because that is not very useful for our clients. How do I rapidly induce hypnosis for my clients so that they can make the changes? How you do that is by listening to your client and listening to the unconscious information and following that direction. That is it. I know it sounds simple, but it's far from easy. That's why the Neurosync Hypnotic Questioning course has over 100 hours of training material that is self-paced, and the trainings for 3 days are very intense throughout the 3 days. Plus, we also have frequent meetups within the community so that my students can actually learn the method and become very efficient at it. It's not just this one thing, it's having to repeat the same principles over and over and over again. Just like if you were to really want to be strong, you want to squat, you want to deadlift, you want to do push-ups more than once. And so this is what the training is all about, getting really proficient at it, because just learning this on YouTube can help and has helped. It has helped many hypnotherapists to apply these. But if you really truly want to level up and have wizard level hypnotic questioning skills, then I invite you to join the community because it is a fantastic way to stand out with your results.